This is a battle of the Republic, sung in the year 1888. Or Casey in the back. The output wasn't brilliant for the Muslim line that day. The score stood 4-2 with but 1 inning more to play. And then when Cooney died at first and Barrows did the same, a sickly silence fell upon the patrons of the game. A straggling few got up to go in deep despair. The rest clung to the hope which springs eternal in the human breast. They thought if only Casey could but get a whack at that. We put up even money now with Casey at the back. But Flynn preceded Casey, as did also Jimmy Blake, and the former was a Hoover, and the latter was a Case. So upon the stricken multitude in melancholy sat, for there seemed but little chance of Casey's getting to the bat. But Flynn let drive a single to the wonderment of all, and Blake, the much despised, tore the cover off the ball. And when the dust had lifted and the men saw what had occurred, there was Jimmy safe at second, and Flynn a hugging third. Then from 5,000 throats and more there rose a lusty yell. It rumbled through the valley, it rattled in the dell, it knocked upon the mountain and recoiled upon the flat. For Casey, mighty Casey, was advancing to the bat. There was ease in Casey's manner as he stepped into his place. There was pride in Casey's bearing, and a smile on Casey's face. And when responding to the cheers, he lightly doffed his hat. No stranger in the crowd could doubt 'twas Casey at the bat. 10,000 eyes were on him as he rubbed his hands with dirt. 5,000 tongues applauded when he wiped them on his shirt. Then while the writhing pitcher ground the ball into his hip, defiance gleamed in Casey's eye. A sneer curled Casey's lip. And now the livid-covered sphere came hurtling through the air, and Casey stood a-watching it in haughty grandeur there. Close by the sturdy batsman the ball unheeded sped. That ain't my style, said Casey. Strike one, the umpire said. From the benches black with people there went up a muffled roar, like the beating of the storm waves on a stern and distant shore. Kill him! Kill the umpire! Shouted someone on the stand, and it's likely they'd have killed him had not Casey raised his hand. With a smile of Christian charity, Red Casey's visage shone, he stilled the rising tumult. He bade the game go on. He signaled to the pitch around once more, the spheroid flew. But Casey still ignored it, and the umpire said, strike two! Fraud! Cried the maddened thousands, and echo answered, fraud! But one scornful look from Casey, and the audience was awed. They saw his face grow stern and cold, they saw his muscles strain, and they knew that Casey wouldn't let that ball go by again. The sneer is gone from Casey's lip. His teeth are clenched in hate. He pounds with cruel violence, his bat upon the plate. And now the pitcher holds the ball, and now he lets it go, and now the air is shattered by the force of Casey's blow! Oh, somewhere in this favored land the sun is shining bright. The band is playing somewhere, and somewhere hearts are light. And somewhere men are laughing, and somewhere children shout. But there is no joy in Mudville. Mighty Casey has struck out. Thank you, everyone.
I'm just a volunteer with the Monroe.
Want to sing a song?
Yeah.
Katie Casey was baseball mad. Had the feeling, had it bad. Just thinking for the hometown crew every suit. Casey blew on a Saturday. Her young beau to see if she'd like to go to see
I grew up in Richmond.
Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do.
And I went to Jamaica.
Did John pay you?
Be out with the ball game. Be out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and crackers.
We're gonna have one for you, Mom.
I don't care if I live in
Good old days. Yeah, different. This is fun though. This is really. I'm so glad we made the effort to do it. And it's funny. It's people from the communities who were here, and I thought it would be the young people, and it's people from the community.
Strike one. Could have said no.
Home. Nice play, Lighthouse.
You're up. All right. Tally. 2 in.
2 days, boys. 1 more. I haven't driven a run in on a hit yet today, but when I'm out, I will score a run. Yes.
Get in!
Wow,
Everyone's using the bat?
Seems like a pretty good bat.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dad, you choked up. Cancellation doesn't need it. Going!
Right.
It's only because what?
Double header. You have to, they're playing. No shortstop. Foul ball!
Oh, man! That's why we call him Mitt.
All right, the next time that bat is on the ground, Drano will hit that.
Do you have the option of no?